From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big evening on Evenings Crypto here on LA with overnight details about what's going on in the top 20 cryptocurrencies of 2021. In this recording, we'll go over why SushiSwap, why Compound, why Decentraland, why Aave have been such incredibly well-performing coins, and what happened to Decentraland. It was a 40 cents coin, and suddenly it did nothing for months after months, and has gone up to 70 cents in just 2 days. Whoa, what's going on here? But we're looking at all the coins across the board. We're looking at which coins are really not doing much of anything and trading what's called in a range, and the other coins that are really just on fire. Here you go. Bitcoin going up, but going right back down. Not much movement across the board. We'll be looking at other coins like Ethereum doing much the same thing. And then Doge sliding down, but then Polygon sort of repeating the same flat process. But then Aave sort of jumping up and down and up and down. Is its run over? Compound clearly giving up that beautiful run. And then SushiSwap, look at that pop there. I'll go over that pop with you. Yes, SushiSwap went up to $9 today, folks. Then Decentraland, oh my goodness. It was just yesterday I said Decentraland is sort of the weaker member of the group in terms of this sporadic run. We'll go over why coins are devaluing and what you should anticipate because we are just a few days away from the big weekend run and drop. I'll have everything you need to know, the coins you need to buy, and what you need to prepare for on this Overnight's Crypto from LA. How are you? Boy, a lot of exciting details. I'm going to cover it all tonight with a lot of coins, a lot of details for beginners in advance, where to buy, where to sell. It's all coming up. But first, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. I want you part of this family, so hit that subscribe button right now. Boy, 400,000 subscribers in 1 year. Next stop, 1 million. Also like this video. Let's go over what happened in the last 24 hours. It was 24 hours ago that I reflected on the last week. And 24 hours ago, I said, hey, there's these coins that are in this sort of anomaly that are just sort of doing their own thing and the whole rest of the market somewhere else. I've been covering those coins ever since they started it. It started over a week ago. I think it's almost like 10 days ago, where Aave and Compound with nearly the same chart broke out. And they were both about 187 coins, 190, 200 approximately. And they just ran and they ran and they ran. As they ran, they were joined by SushiSwap. And SushiSwap started with them on that run. And they were then joined by Decentraland. The last joiner was about 2 days ago, Synthetic. And they just started to run. SushiSwap had a down day, a very bad down day. And then it came back. And I loved its coming back because it delivered more. But along the way, I said, you know what, it's overwhelmed, this run. This is not supposed to be going on. This is too much of a run. The market's downturning. This is supposed to be, a 3-day opportunity. But I said, be careful. I said, at this point, I don't think that Compound and Aave will continue this run much longer. And they didn't. They started a downturn. But I said Synthetic was new to this family. It only had 1 day of run. I said, I like Synthetic now. Maybe jump into Synthetic. And it continued to start running. Tonight, Decentraland, which was sort of the weakest member of the group, wasn't making the biggest move, but it was certainly moving day after day, just started going through the roof. What the world is going on? So let's look back and see if we have an insight as to what I call an anomaly. It's just these coins, the ones I just mentioned, Aave, Compound, Synthetic, SushiSwap, and Decentraland are just acting in their own altered universe. So here is Aave. Let's go out, because it's actually now more than 7 days ago, to see this run. It started at 182, then went all the way up to 245. I told viewers to get out then. It fell to 220. I told viewers to get back in. And then from 220, it ran to 309. Now, it has downturned since then. Let's pull in closer to see how it's downturned. Not a lot. So from 309 to 324, that's not a lot of a downturn. So what that's a 7-day chart. Let's do the 1-day chart. Am I worried about this 1-day chart? No, because it's 318 here, and I started at 3. It started at 318. It's still at 318. So if I am in Aave, I hold Aave at this point. If I'm in Aave, I absolutely hold it. How high is it going to run? I don't know. This is starting to become such a strange story here. But as I told my Aave and my Compound viewers, if you own them, You have to be near the phone. You have to be near the computer if you have not sold and you're still holding, because the fall may be sudden and you want to get out because you still have to take your profits. You may have profits from 180 all the way up to 331, because I've covered Aave every single day in that run. I've covered Aave every single day in the run, but you don't have the profits yet if you haven't sold. And when it's time to sell, you better be ready to pounce. You cannot blink and turn away from the computer for 8 hours, because look, it went from 329 to 319. That's only $10. But imagine if it takes a much more abrupt fall. Compound, same story, different chart. Now this looks like a more severe downturn. This is 24-hour chart. This is not, I had told you earlier in this video that they have the same charts. They don't have the same charts for the 1 day. Here's Aave's 1 day. Here is Compound's 1 day. So yeah, now they look different on the downturn. Let's go out 7 days on Compound. So there you go. It looks like it's over, folks. If you have not sold Compound, let's go out to where you bought Compound at. If you bought Compound when I started covering it at 220, 215, and you're still holding Compound, you should have sold out around about here. That's what I would have done, 470. If you have not sold, it's time to sell. If you're watching this video, you haven't sold, and you bought at 220, you need to sell right away. Yeah. Look how far this fall is. 430 from 480. That's $50. That's a lot. Yeah. This is why if you are watching, if you are in the position, you've had a $200 run, you have to be ready to get out when it downturns. You can't turn off your computer for 10 hours and go hiking and come back and say, it fell, darn it. No, you can't do that. Now, Sushi Swap, here's another example. Look at what Sushi Swap did today. Let me go over the recap of what Sushi Swap has done. I was covering Sushi Swap when it was 7. Actually, it was lower than that. It was 6, I think. Yeah, it was 6. And I ran Sushi Swap to 8 in the coverage on this channel. I was surprised to get ready for this recording, and I saw Sushi Swap went to 9 for a little bit. So that's when you sell, folks. I mean, come on. You bought it at 6, and it goes to 961. You get out. And if this starts to downturn here, you need to get out. So if you bought at 6 and you have not sold, you'd be selling right now. You should be selling right now. If you bought at $6, you need to be selling right now. Look what's happened. It's fallen from 950, is that 50? I can't tell. 950 to 890 in just a short period of time. You need to get out of Sushi Swap right now if you bought at $6. The run is over. The run is over. Now, among the anomaly coins, here's an anomaly among the anomaly. What is going on, Decentraland? This is a boring coin that doesn't do a lot of stuff. And what is going on today? Yeah, look at this. Let me go out further so you understand how, I don't know how far I can go on Decentraland. Yeah, this is a boring coin. This was once a $1 coin, a 120, 140. Yeah, it was 140. During the first market crash, it went to 50 cents and it went up to $1. I made 1,000 videos about how you buy it at 50 cents and go to $1, but it never did that. And then for weeks and weeks and weeks, it stayed in here. 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. But suddenly it fell to about 40 cents. Let me go out a little bit further. Fell out to about 40 cents about, I don't know, about 10 days ago. Yeah, 46 cents. And it slowly went up. And I made a video about Decentraland every single day for 7 days. But I'm like, hey, it's gone up 10 cents. Big deal. It's still 40 cents coin, but it's only gone up 10 cents. And then it went up another 10 cents. I'm like, oh, well, now it's 20 cents on a 40 cents coin. That's a lot. That's 50% for 50% of the coin. And then now it's not 20% on a 40-cent coin. It's now at 73 cents. It's going to double its money? Whoa. What is going on with Decentraland? And here's the one-day chart. Here you go. Yeah. So would I buy coin Decentraland now? No. If you own Decentraland, your coin was an anomaly. And if you bought on the 40 cents or 50 cents, your coin was an anomaly. Congratulations, you got a great position. But understand your position for Decentraland is going to start looking like this anytime soon. So whether you are an owner of Aave and you have not downturned enough for you to get out, you should be getting out. If you're compound, you should be getting out. If you're sushi swap, you should be getting out. If you bought these coins at the lowest point of the last 2 weeks, you should be getting out now. It's time to take the profits. Decentraland, get ready. Not yet. Wow, just so strange. It is so strange. Where was I gauging this? Well, what I do a lot on this channel is I show people how to make money. But in showing you how to make money, we show how to watch breakout coins. A coin, the market's down, market's boring, market's flat. Then suddenly there's a strange coin doing something weird and running up 20% in a few hours. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it gets our attention. We watch it. I didn't put synthetic up on there. I mean, that was an example. Yesterday, I put up synthetic. I'm like, oh my God, this move on synthetic. I haven't covered synthetic in 2 weeks or something on this channel. And then suddenly there's a breakout. Well, this breakout was strange because it was so many coins. Aave and Compound to start, then Decentraland joining, then Sushi Swap coming in, then losing and coming back in, and then synthetic late to the game. And I said, hey, if you get a 20% return on your money, congratulations. And then it was a 50% return on your money. And then I'm like, okay, after 3 days, get ready to get out. And it's still not downturning. And then I said, okay, you should not be buying if the coin has been running for 7 days. I mean, that's sort of obvious. If a coin is up 7 days in a row and the whole rest of the market's down, that's a risky opportunity of when to buy. It's also signaling of when to sell. It means that if you're just up like this, get ready to sell. When to sell? Well, I mean, if you've gone up 85%, 100%, 120% in 7 days, understand a 20% drop in a few hours is signal to get out. Not 5%, not 3%, but certainly 20%. I would get out earlier than that. I would get up maybe 10%, 11%. But is this run over? Let's see if they continue to downturn. I mean, they could be just sort of losing steam and then coming back in a few hours. But if by the time people are watching this overnight's LA broadcast in the middle of the night, and let's say Compound is coming back suddenly, then who knows? Let's look at the rest of the market to understand why this market has no legs, has no support. Here you go. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That doesn't do anything for anyone. That's just a big old boring nothing. Look at this trading range. Here's your trading range, 34 to 32. Let's go out further. What's the trading range if I go out further? My trading range if I go out further, 29 down here to 40. But that 40 was for 1 second. It's more like a 37, and it hasn't reached 37 since. So if you look at this trading range, it could be 34 to 29. Those are not good numbers. Ethereum. Here is the 1 day chart on Ethereum. This is not good. Let's look at the 7 day on Ethereum. Getting better when we look at that. But 2,300 is not a good price. Yeah, so there was the market crash, and the pre-market crash price was like 2,200, 2,100, and where is it right now? 2,300. That's not good. Let's look at Doge. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, this is just, Lord, it's just getting bad. 25, then 24, then 23, then 22. There's no support there. No support. Here was the last market crash, 19 cents. And guess what? It's 22 cents tonight. So it's 2 cents away from the last market crash. You want to get a bear indication of how Doge has treated people? There you go. Now, if you look at that chart, we're out the furthest we can on Gemini, which has not had Doge all along. But, Doge was 70-cent coin in May. It is now at 22 cents tonight. Its lowest price point was 19 cents. It's straight down. Here's why this channel does what it does. You look at that chart, it's like this. And what does someone else make a YouTube video about? I have a feeling it's going up. Every single day it's down. The person's back with another video. I have a feeling it's going up. I just have a feeling there's a major pump. That was just a whale that came in and wailed, and it's coming back, and it's going to go 60 cents. It's going to go to 100. It's going to go 500. It's going to get listed. It's going to be the currency of Walmart. It's going to be the currency of Amazon. It's going to be the currency of buying cars. No. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh boy, you have a Brooklyn Bridge to sell me? It's just, the charts don't lie. It's just, there's always these crazy videos where people just, I know you like your Doge sofa that's in the background that you cuddle with at night. And maybe your Doge blanket is very comfortable. But, I'm not here to be a fan of the coin. Doge is not doing well for anyone. It hasn't done well for anyone since May. It has been straight down. It has been a disaster of a coin. And until it turns into something positive, it's a disaster of a coin from May to now July. That's not 2 days. That's a long run. So, what is my price targets on coins? What is my price prediction? My price prediction is bearish. Bearish means down. Bullish means up. I predict that Bitcoin, Ethereum are going down. I predict the market's going down. I predict all coins are going down. And what is my price prediction? That coins will lose about 3% every 48 hours over the next 3 weeks. And that they'll continue to devalue over and over again, so that you should not, in my opinion, ever buy a coin now, hoping that you'll have a more valuable coin in 3 months from now. My opinion is the coin will have less of a value. This is not February to May, in my opinion, where coins went like this. This is rather like this. That coins in February to May, you could buy the coin in February, put it away, go hiking, go backpacking around Europe for 5 months, 3 months, come back, and the coin will be up in value. Now you buy the coin, you put it away, you will lose the shirt that's on your back, and probably your shoes as well. It's the coins are not doing well. They're devaluing over time. Some devaluing quicker than others. As they downturn, they will have sporadic pops where they come up, and there will be anomalies. Those sporadic pops are what happens on a daily basis or sporadically. Let me show you what's at issue here and where I think the broader market's going as we head into these next few months. So here you go at Bitcoin. Where do I think Bitcoin is going? I think Bitcoin will devalue. You see it is currently halfway down this mountain. I believe that Bitcoin will devalue into a low 30s, high $20,000 coin over the next 3 weeks. So that by the time the next People's Republic of China announcement comes out, Bitcoin will fall into the sub 25,000 range, maybe 22,000, maybe 23,000, maybe 21,000. For Ethereum, I think that Ethereum will devalue as well. I think that Ethereum will fall into the low 2,000, high $1,000 range, like a 1,900, 1,800 over the next 3 weeks as it devalues proportionally day after day. And then when the next PCR statement comes in, that Ethereum will be in the low thousands, maybe as high as low as 900 or 800. I think Doge is just... I think that my predictions on Doge have undervalued how bad Doge will be. I've said that Doge will be drifting to about a teen priced coin in the next 3 weeks. Well, Doge tonight is at 22 cents. So Doge tonight is at 22 cents. It is only 2 cents, 3 cents away from 19 cents. So it is far advanced along in my bearish opinion. How low do I think Doge will go? I believe that Doge will be about 19, 17, 18 cents before the PCR statement that is anticipated in the next 3 weeks. And when that PCR statement comes, Doge will go to about a 16 cents coin. Other coins like Polygon, and these other coins that are not the Aave's, compounds, or Decentralands, stay away from. So what would I do? What I would do is 3 strategies. Number 1, buy and hold. Number 2, day trade. Number 3, flip. What is buy and hold? I only like 2 coins for buy and hold. I like Ethereum and Bitcoin. I like Bitcoin cheap and I like Ethereum cheap. Some people, if they're buying a house in a neighborhood, they say, well, I may overpay for it, but I'm holding for 5 years, it's going to go up. I rather say, I want to steal it. So I like Ethereum, like a 1,700, 1,500, but if you got 1,900, it's good. I don't think anything with a 2 in front of it's cheap enough. I believe Ethereum will go to 10,000 in 5 years. Number two, I like Bitcoin at like a 29,000. I like it lower, but I don't like Bitcoin at 34,000 or 33,000. It'll bring it back to 29 or 31. But I believe that Bitcoin will be about 100,000 in 5 years. I don't like Doge as a long-term coin because I don't think its valuation will give you enough of an appreciation of the asset. I think that in the next year or two, you're going to see maybe a $2 coin, and that's only a 400% return on your money. There's a lot of other things you can do to get 400% return on your money in 2 days, in 3 days, like a compound or a Decentraland. So I do not like Doge as a long-term investment at the moment. I don't like it as any type of investment at the moment until it starts to show what it needs to do. Now, what else are the opportunities? Well, the other opportunities are day trading and flipping. Day trading is the following. You want to go into your platform like a Gemini. You want to click on the third column, and it'll show you the worst performing coins right there. Just sort of look at it so you get a remembrance of who they are, because the next day they may be the best performing coins. In fact, there you go, compound synthetic, the best performing coins yesterday, worst performing coins today, maybe the best performing coins again tomorrow. But click that column again, and let's look at the best performing coins right now. When we look at the best performing coins, it gives us some indication of whether those are coins we can make a quick profit on. Opportunity number one, flipping. What type of coin do we want for flipping? We want a coin that's up about 17, 18% when we're looking at it, getting into the coin and riding up another 20%. You see Decentraland there, up 17%. I'm not going to use Decentraland as an example because I've already told you I think it's run too much. But let's say it was another coin other than Decentraland. Then you want to look at the chart and say, hey, can I get into this coin? The approach for day trading is the following: getting the coin about 17, 18% up. When you think that you can get another 20% out of the coin, it just started the run. And if you can run it up 20%, you do. And then if it downturns at 20%, 22%, or 23%, or 27%, downturns, you get out. You made your profit, you're done. If it still stays up, you stay in. Day trading is generally a hour or two, up to about a day and a half. If you're still in the coin, it's still appreciating, and it's like a half a day, and then it downturns, get out. If you're approaching that day and a half, and then you get to that day and a half, and the coin has just been straight up, it hasn't ended the run, then you roll it into the next strategy we're going to get to in a second. Now, this first opportunity of day trading, you can do when the whole market's down, you can do when the whole market's up, or when the market's flat that day. It's just a coin that breaks out. You want to use the different platforms to see which is the coin that's really breaking out. You can do it on a down day or up day. The next opportunity is the flipping opportunity, when you're into the coin for 3 days, approximately. And this is where generally the whole market is up. It's a green day. It doesn't happen all the time, so this is not a trading opportunity you can do all the time. And what you want to do is you want to get into the coin and then when the whole market is up, and then run it to the whole market doesn't stay up anymore. And it's generally less than 3 days. You'll just see all greens for one morning. You'll wake up, everything is green, and you'll be like, oh, one of these I want to get into and take that ride as far as I can take the ride. There's going to be an up day for a day or 2 or 3, and then I'm going to get out as soon as the up day is over. And then you get out. Now, here is the anomalies, which is what I started with, the Aave Decentraland compound. They just kept on running. So whatever your position was when you started, whether it was day trading or flipping, you just stayed in it. The thing I like about day trading and flipping is the following. If you start with day trading and it's still up, you can stay in there after the day and a half and consider it now a flipping situation. And so you reset the calendar and look and say, okay, when are 3 days up since I got into the position? And then when you approach that third day, you want to look at that coin really carefully. And if the coin is still up, then you have to make a mental note to yourself, okay, I'm at that third day that I've been in the coin. LA says at that point, be careful, because that's when the coin's going to start to downtrend potentially. I have to be by the computer because that's generally when it's going to lose its steam, and I want to get out and take out my profits. If you're in the coin by day 3 and you're still up, understand, day 4 may be the down day, or the end of day 3 may be the down day. And so you want to get ready to get out because you don't want it to plummet on you, and then you may no money. The greatest thing about day trading and also the flipping is that if you're still in the coin by the third day and it's still up, And then you're like, well, LA said it shouldn't stay up that long. And it's up 5 days. It's up 6 days. It's up 7 days. Then what's going on? You just take the ride. Just take the ride up. Don't sell. Don't sell, but get ready to get out when that downturn comes, because we already saw that in this recording. We saw that coins like, not Ethereum, but coins like Compound just had enough. It gave us the run, and now it's over. Aave, oh, that's just now. Wow, that just happened since I clicked back in. See that downturn, Aave, just the last 2 minutes? And then a sushi swap. Ouch. It looks like the Doge ending there. It just started to fall real quickly. Now, decentralized, not so much. Decentralized still fine. So you need to take those profits. Remember, when you're taking profits, you're taking the profits. I mean, you're making the money. And you can do this over and over again. As the value of the market devalues over time, you can still do these opportunities across the board. And with that, on Overnight's Crypto, make sure you jump in the live chat, post your questions and comments about coins, buying or selling. I have a coin, I want to buy. I have a coin, I want to sell. Talk about the coins you want me to also cover. I've seen some of your comments. I love it. I'll be incorporating some more of your coins as well. And with that, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record, fastest growing cryptocurrency channel. I want you part of this channel. Hit that subscribe button. Next, coming up to this channel soon is stock coverage, adding to the programming schedule as well. Also, like this video. 2,000-3,000 likes. Every like helps. And consider becoming a member. I'll see you mornings crypto, evenings crypto, and overnights crypto daily. Stay informed, stay focused, and stay with LA for more.